Hey everyone, welcome to Crypto TV. I'm Ornella Hernandez, and today's guest is Lilly Douse, who is a presenter, host, one of my personal favorite Master of Ceremonies at some of the biggest stages and tech conferences. She is this week in Brussels, Belgium at the ETHCC Conference, or Ethereum Community Conference. She's on the ground, and I wanted to talk to her today to see how it is since I couldn't be there this year. So Lilly, how are you today? How's it going?
I am great. The energy here in Brussels has been amazing. I was at some side events yesterday, obviously at the main conference, and just everyone was super bullish, really positive, great energy. So yeah, it's great to be here in Brussels, and I really feel like the whole industry is coming together and celebrating a lot more than I would say I've ever really noticed. I really feel like we're in a good place. Loads of people are building some amazing things at the moment. So yeah, it's exciting times.
Okay, that's good to hear. I don't know how happy the Belgians are to have the whole community, the crypto community there, but I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it. And I know that you are there with the Deribit Crypto Exchange. You are covering the conference for them and doing interviews on site. So I wanted to ask if you could just tell me a little bit about Deribit, and then tell me how those interviews are going, which ones have been your favorites and maybe your least favorites.
Yeah, so Deribit is a Dubai-based company. So actually, when I was in Dubai, they approached me and said, hey, I know you go around the world, go to all these different conferences, you're working as an MC, but when you're maybe not on stage, would you want to go around and do something a little bit more friendly and different in the space where we actually chat to people, ask them questions which are a bit out there and a little bit different than people usually would ask at a crypto conference, and just try and get people's raw answers. So like actually how they feel, how things have worked out for them, why they got into the industry, you know, just all these little fun questions. I want crypto to become a lot more relatable. I think right now it is quite segregated and people see it as being a very difficult industry to get into. I mean, everyone I speak to, I say I work in the industry, I work in blockchain, I work in crypto. And the first thing people say is like, I've been wanting to get into crypto, but I just don't know how. And I think a good way of doing that is really breaking down boundaries and saying, as an industry, none of us are perfect. We've all gone through our ups and downs. We've lost money. We've made money. We're all still learning. And I think that's what we've really been trying to get here at ETHCC, is just getting people's actual reactions, how they generally feel about the space, what they're excited about. So yeah, for me, it's trying to take a little bit of a different stance on crypto and actually hearing why people love the industry, why people should educate themselves a lot more to understand why all of us are talking about crypto, why we're so bullish. And it's not just a quick fix of looking at a couple of YouTube videos and thinking, I know everything about crypto, or someone's talking about a specific token, I should invest in that. It's a lot more about understanding what the movement is doing, what people in the space are trying to build. And yeah, really getting to know the different project owners and people out there in the industry, and seeing people actually for who they are, being more personable. So that's what we've really tried to do with Deribit. It's all about honesty, transparency. We've called the show Out of Office. So it's taking people out of the office, away from what they're usually doing, and actually see me around the world chatting to people, having these genuine fun conversations where I can ask them anything and hear what they actually have to say and really pull that fun energy out of people.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, and I love what you're doing. So tell me, can you share any fun answers, any funny anecdotes?
I mean, I had a lot of fun answers. One of the questions of the day yesterday was asking people, have they ever lied about how much they have in their crypto? Well, obviously, we're playing it a bit cool, like, no, I would never lie. I'm really transparent. The industry is all about transparency, so I keep it honest. Whereas, yeah, you had the people that were sometimes obviously playing it up. They want to look like the big ballers in the space. They want to say, yeah, I invested really early. This is what I've got in my portfolio. And then you have some people that have obviously done really well, but don't want to talk about it and kind of underplay how they're doing. So yeah, the responses were super varied. Some people being really conservative and saying, oh my God, no, I would never lie about what I hold. And some people saying, yeah, of course, like I kind of feel like sometimes I have to play it down. I don't always want to be telling everyone like what I'm up to. So that was actually a really good question to ask people. I found that one really funny. And then just ask them some spontaneous questions, trying to see, what's like the most out there crazy token that they've ever bought, and they thought, why the hell did I do that? I did get a few interesting tokens that people mentioned. Obviously some meme tokens that people were like, why did I buy that? But again, that's the fun part of the industry. Like we all do this stuff. We all sometimes jump on a hype. We all listen to each other sometimes and we think maybe we shouldn't have done that. So yeah, it's a lot of us sometimes realizing we make mistakes, but also, as I say, we do it together. So we make these mistakes together and we can laugh about it and actually see it as being a positive thing. And that's what we were really noticing at the conference, is everyone's still, obviously, we're still in the industry. So we are, of course, still bullish. We're still positive. It doesn't matter if we see losses. And a lot of people were saying, it's not a loss if you haven't sold. So I got that response quite a lot as well. So yeah, I really found people were happy to chat to me, be really open, and actually share their experiences in crypto, good or bad. I had lots of fun. I was laughing a lot. So I really think I love showing that side of the industry. I think for me, coming from a corporate background, I love showing how amazing our industry is. Like Ornella, we have so much fun at events. So many of our friends are around us. It is like a friends community. And I really want to show that it is one of the best communities to be in.
So when can we watch these videos, or where can we see your interviews?
So I will be posting on my social media. So I'll be putting it on my Instagram. I'll be putting it on my Twitter. I'll be putting it on TikTok. I think we're going to be putting it on. And then Deribit are also going to be posting. So we're both going to be posting about it, tagging each other, doing some collaborative posts. So yeah, I think that should be by the end of this week. We're hoping to have that ready to go so we can share with people the interviews that we had. And then, yeah, there's lots more coming as well, as there's always tons of events in the space. So yeah, we're really excited. And obviously the long form is going to be on YouTube as well. So we're going to have a really long edit of all my silly outcuts and silly things that I got up to at the events as well, like eating Belgian chocolate for breakfast and what else did I get up to? Spinning some wheels, winning some prizes, all of that fun stuff as well.
Did you have the famous Belgian waffles?
Did you have?
Oh yes, yeah. The food here has been amazing. Yeah, there was like this little chocolate stand in the conference center. Oh my god, it was. I'm not even a big chocolate person, but delicious. So yeah, the additional fun things that we get to do out of the conferences as well, not just crypto.
Okay, amazing. I will look out for that. And one last question for you, Lilly. Since I know you were speaking to a lot of people there, but maybe you have your own conclusions about this. How would you like to see the ideal crypto industry be in like the near future? Like what kinds of tech would you like? What kinds of people do you want to see working in the industry?
I think I just really want to see that the industry feels a bit more open to people. I think it would be nice if we managed to capture people from different demographics a little bit more. I want to see more women in the space. Obviously, that's always frustrating. When I'm doing interviews, I want it to be like 50-50 of men and women that I'm chatting to, but it's sometimes really hard because one, women don't like being in front of the camera sometimes and they run away and they're like, oh, I don't know enough. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. Don't feel like you need to know enough because, as I say, like not everyone does. So I think I'd really like to see that like diversity within our industry. Seeing, more people with different backgrounds, different degrees. I think it really is such an open industry. So if we can get more scientists, I have a chemistry degree. I'd love to see scientists coming on board and seeing how they can work in the industry, particularly in tech, blockchain, AI. I'm a big fan of utilizing AI in projects. How can we incorporate that more? How can we make people's lives easier utilizing AI? I see it being so important in every industry, really. There's so much that can be done that I think we need to really open our minds up and say, it's not just one dimensional. It really is a whole ecosystem and tapping into that. I mean, I have the best conversations with people who are thinking above and beyond anyone could ever imagine. So I think it's realizing how amazing that is and capitalizing on it. Like we've got all these incredible minds in a room. Why would people not want to get involved, understand more and be part of our community and start working in the space as well? I think, and I've definitely seen more young people as well. I love seeing like teenagers, people at school thinking, can I actually have a career in blockchain, crypto? How do I get involved? And we all have our different paths as well. I'm not a developer. So like don't worry if you think that's the only way of getting into the industry. There's so many different roles out there. Find your niche, find what you enjoy, and yeah, come along, start learning and see where it can take you.
Yeah, that's some really good advice. I agree with you there. We definitely need more women, more scientists, more people from different backgrounds in the industry to make it just a better, more fun and inclusive place. So love that answer. Lilly, where else can we see you next? Like, what's next for Lilly Douse?
So next up, I'm going to be at CoinFest in Bali. Then I'm heading to Tokyo. I'm going to be in Singapore for Token 2049. And then I'm going to be back in Dubai. We've got Blockchain Life happening in Dubai in October. Yeah, tons of stuff happening. Honestly, literally every single week there's something new happening. So I'm going to be making sure I'm traveling around the world, showing people as well how diverse it is in different countries. So expect different things coming from Bali, different things coming from Tokyo. Everyone's got different ideas. Everyone's using blockchain in their own way as well. It really varies from jurisdiction. So I think that's going to be key as well. What I'm showing is how different the audience is when I go to these events, how different the companies are at the events, and how different people's mindsets are as you travel around the world.
All right, you have a busy jam-packed schedule in the near future. I will try to meet up with you somewhere, and I will look out for your content coming out with Deribit Exchange. Thank you so much for your time today, Lilly, for joining us on Crypto TV, and enjoy the rest of ETHCC.
Thank you very much. Yep, just heading to some more side events. So thank you so much. And yeah, it's always such a pleasure, Ornella. You are absolutely smashing it. So can't wait to see you soon.
Everyone, thank you for tuning in to Crypto TV. That was Lilly Douse, Master of Ceremonies, presenter, host, and ambassador for Deribit Exchange. She's on the ground ETHCC. Make sure to check out her content. And also, while you're at it, check out other episodes of Crypto TV. And I'll see you guys next week.